Oh, really? Oh, it's so good. We got 2 for 1. Oh, really, Scorpio? Listen. We got the dolphin here. First of all, it's very auspicious when you get an animal energy that is of your like element. So water for water. I love this. Dolphin. Oh my God. This is Ace of Cups. This is high intuition. This is love. This is fertility. This is abundance. This is happiness and joy. Love this. Then you got, by the way, dolphin being a highly intelligent animal, taking me back to that Sherlock Holmes aspect. But then you have the hummingbird, which, by the way, that is a rainbow circle, right? Remember what I said, that you have the bluebird, which is 10 of Cups energy, which is the rainbow with the family underneath it and the house. And then you have a rainbow here with a hummingbird. Now, hummingbird is about the sweetness of life. It's about romance. It's about love. It's about that kind of energy that allows us to be light as a feather. So I love that you got a bird here. You got the happiest water and animal energy you could get with the dolphin. And then with the bird here with the hummingbird. You know, this also equates to the Page of Swords in a sense, which says this is insights, it's inspiration, it's messages, it's offers, it's knowledge. It's research, happy research, right? It's like I'm onto something. Let me go with this and see where this goes. Why do I feel like you're going to be getting an idea, or there's a creative well that's opening up for you that it's like, oh, this is really exciting. It's that moment where you have more questions and answers and then suddenly something comes to the forefront. I'm getting a very specific feeling or image around you were focused. You thought it was going to be something else. And it's something you may have focused on or put work into or been at your current job or certain aspirations for a long time. But then something comes in from the left and suddenly you just know it's the absolute right thing for you. I'm hearing the saying, if it's not a hell yes, it's a no. And you're about to get your hell yes. Oh, I just got shivvies. Exciting. Yeah, hell yes, Scorpio. Wow. I'm here for it. Let's see what's going on. Wow. Very good. It's very exciting. Ugh. Whoa. Okay. So we got the 8 of Cups here. This is making sense. So with the 8 of Cups, this is about moving on from people, situations, or aspects of yourself that are causing you emotional dis-ease, right? Moving away and doing so from a place of self-love, of intuition, because tiger energy equates to that of the moon, right? And a place of, I got to do what's right for me. And in doing so, I can be the best version of myself for others. This is about moving away from the things that don't serve you so that you can be ready and available for this ship coming in over yonder, AKA the things that do serve you. Why do I feel like your focus has been, or your time has been spent on people, places, things, or inner landscape, like inner thoughts, inner attitudes that haven't necessarily made you feel good? And now it's like, you're like, you know what? I've either exhausted myself, sufficiently on that, or I've learned the lessons that I needed to, and now I'm available for a new energy. It's really, 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 really nice. The ship coming in here, I really like it. Tiger energy, again, equating to that intuition. Oh, hello. Speaking of which, we have the moon here. Again, you have three keys here that speak of intuition. The dolphin being the Ace of Cups, and then the tiger medicine here on the 8 of Cups being equated to, what did I say? The moon. And then you have the moon. You guys are related to the moon, right? Technically, it's, it's about all the water, signs. It's Piscean energy. However, the moon is the ruling planet of Cancer. And then it's your energy too as a water sign. And because you guys are known as one of the more intuitive signs of the zodiac, there are certain signs that have reputations for being intuitive, and don't there are a lot of people disagree, but one thing that people do pretty much agree on across the board is that Scorpios are known for their intuition. So this is really beautiful coming up here for you. Another aspect of you got a wolf and a tiger. This feels very powerful. Also, I have to point out, this is New York City in the background here. And then remember when I saw the birds and it was a wire connecting one big building to another? Crazy. So traditionally, the moon is very much about the unknown, embracing those questions, living in the questions, right? And then also, like I said, psychic energy as well, and a little bit of mania. So with this moon energy here, the fact that this beautiful wolf has tipped this trash can over and this fish is coming out, I'm telling you, I really feel like there's a hell yes coming your way, where it's either your focus or what you thought your path was going to be. It shifts somehow. Something comes to the forefront and it's like, oh, hell yes. But this comes as a certain result of you either really living in those questions in a way that you never have before, or really being open to new possibilities and potentials that you may have thought were impossible or discounted previously. You are primed for potential right now. And that's really, and I mean that literally. Like, I don't mean like, oh, it's all primed for potential. Anything can happen, and anything can happen. What I mean by primed for potential is that you're not closed off. Does that make sense? Like, we can be primed for potential, but be completely closed off to newness. You are actually primed for potential. Brilliant. Wow. Let's talk about this. So I was going to say this earlier. Remember when I said that the dolphin is the Ace of Cups? Another aspect of dolphin energy, it's a hybrid with Six of Cups, because there's a certain innocent playfulness that, children are able to embody the present moment really well. And that's dolphin energy as well. And then you have Six of Cups here. So this is nostalgia. This is the past. But I'm going to tell you what I'm feeling here is, number one, the fact that this is being depicted by elephants. Elephants carry within it two distinct energies. One of the hermit energy, because it's known as the gentle remover of obstacles, and talks about going inside of ourselves for comfort and enlightenment, right? But it's also about hermit energy is about what? Living in the questions. Hermit energy has been coming up a lot, especially in the weekly readings I've been doing over on Instagram and TikTok and Facebook. Like, we've gotten the hermit like 2 weeks in a row. Do go check those out if you feel so inclined, because it really feels like it's informing this round of readings quite a bit. Now, the other energetic aspect of the elephant is Three of Swords, as it speaks to pain that stems from the past that can keep us bound to it, and in turn keeps us from moving forward and attracting new experiences and potentials, right? This Six of Cups here, it's really fascinating, because I feel like in this context, this is speaking of you aligning with something, a relationship. Now, that this could be a work relationship, a love relationship, but it feels like a relationship with the Six of Cups. But it could be like also your relationship to like a project and all that involves. Because a project that you really love and care about is a relationship, right? It feels like you are getting involved in a relationship that, in the pursuit of it, time just absolutely flies. You are in that childlike energy of just being in the present moment, fully and completely, from a place of just pure, unadulterated joy. These lotus flowers here as well, they come up from the muck and the dirt and the excrement. They look beautiful on top. They really had to go through a lot to get there. And there's something about, Spirit is coming up to say, like, we see the bones. Like, you see that? We see the bones. We see what has been. We see what is dead. We see what you've released. We see you, right? And you being primed to a place where you're actually ready to release anything that is not serving you emotionally, moving into the moon, where it's this energy of like, what is going to happen? What is going to come towards me? Oh my God. It's something that was hidden from me that I never would have thought. And now it's revealed and in the open. And the potential is really, really exciting. To the Six of Cups, which speaks of something also with the Six of Cups. Oftentimes we're talking about that feeling of, it can be past life related in that, wow, I'm really good at this, but I don't know how I'm good at this, because I never learned how to do this. I never thought I would do this. I didn't, my path wasn't necessarily the path that would, like, quote, lead me here. It's like those who take public office after they were like, a waitress or something. Like, I can't think of her name, but she's in New York. I wish I could think of her name, but she used to be like a waitress or like a bartender. And then she just took public office and ended up being brilliant at it, because she wasn't tainted by all of those political games and everything it took to get politicians to where they are. But she inherently was great at it. And that's what this feels like. It feels really, really exciting. Let's get some advice. Shall we? Let's get some advice for Scorpio. Yes! Hello! This is really exciting. So Knight of Wands is your advice. There is no more direct way to just say, like, go for it than the Knight of Wands being your advice. This is fast forward movement. The wands are about the actions that we do or don't take around the work that we love to do. And then you have the Knight of Wands, which is all about think later, act now, which is interesting because remember that bluebird was flying up above the brownstone that Sherlock lived in. Just like, no, I'm done with thinking. I'm done with the analysis paralysis. I'm done with being in my head. I'm going to no, I'm going to go be a bird on a wire. Interesting, right? Knight of Wands, go for it. Follow your instincts, follow your passions and pursue them with all your might. Think later and go for it. And you're going to know in your guts and in your feelings like that this is the path for you. It's really, really beautiful. I do feel like with the lion energy here, it is going to require a certain audacity of you, like a certain gumption or audacity, so to speak, where it's like, I'm going to be brave. I'm going to have courage. I may not know exactly what I'm doing or how I'm going to get from A to B, but I'm just going to go for it and follow the threads wherever they may lead. And that's really beautiful. You know, a lot of the times the people that are successful aren't the ones that are the most, qualified or the nicest or the ones who even really quote, deserve it. They're the ones who just truly feel like they deserve success. And so they get it, right? It's that innate gumption that I'm feeling for you here, that you're being asked to really embody that gumption. Oh, really? I'm so here for this. The Keeper of the Scales, fairness, balance. Okay, let's go back to your opening meditation where I saw the dragon eye and I said that it equated to the justice key and the tarot, which was the two scales and about fairness and balance and equality. Did I not though? Keeper of this, by the way, 3 + 8 is 11. 11 is the sign of, or is the number of signs and symbols and synchronicity. So I do feel like the universe is going to be bringing a lot of these signs and symbols and synchronicities to you as well. It's just about not thinking your way out of it and being open and aware, right? Having your eyes open to the ship that's coming in as opposed to looking at the bones. Because I feel like this is also a nod to the death key, your key, right? Transformations, endings that make way for new beginnings. But Keeper of the Scales, fairness, balance, this is really all about knowing that on one hand, what is yours will never pass you by. And the good that is coming to you, you absolutely deserve and it's absolutely yours. And there's really no two ways about it is what this feels like. But also I have to talk about this dragon energy because I noticed this earlier as well. Can you see this? Do you see between these elephants, this eye here? Can you see that? Right there, this eye. Remember I saw the dragon's eye? There's really something about this ability to see yourself and others clearly that's going to be a service to you. Also, 8, 9, 10, 11, right? So 11, we are in your season, your Scorpio season, right? We start from, October 22nd, and then it goes through November 22nd, right? Cusp energy. So there's something about that time period that I feel like we're looking at as well. Also, the Keeper of the Scales, justice, that's Libra energy. That's the season right before yours, which is what, September 21st through October 22nd? I feel like we're looking at a specific time period for you. I feel like we're sitting here doing math, like talking about the seasons, but I feel like we're looking at a specific time period for you. There's something about the now that is setting you up or informing you for, in the Northern Hemisphere at least, like for the autumn time, for Libra season, going through Scorpio season, and then I even get Sagittarius vibes with this, with the scale aspect of it, because that's about balance with the 1 foot, the angel has 1 foot in the water and 1 foot on land. And it's balance is the meaning of temperance. So I feel like there's something about this that is moving you into the fall. Also, lion energy is Leo energy. So there's something about this that is really gearing you up for the time ahead. It's not very rarely, let me let you in on a little something. The way these readings work, and I'm sure you know this because I'm sure you watch, other readings and you're with it, you're with the info. But just in case, to look at something and go, this is about the next 2 weeks. Well, it's not. That's why we all say like time is fluid and take it as it resonates and watch it anytime, because we're picking up on a given energy. And then when we come back for, first half of August, we will be picking up on another aspect of that energy, right? But we are creatures and beings, and we want to set the intention for you to hear about whatever can help you to manifest and get the most out of your current experiences, right? So my point in saying that is that, yes, this is going to be coming up for you now. You might be feeling it already, but we're looking at the more long term that's going to take you through the rest of the year. So it's really exciting. This feels like it's the beginning of something. And so I just want to put that out there to say, like, this is something that is going to be around for a bit. And that is very good news indeed with this kind of positive energy. So with that being said, my beautiful, beautiful Scorpios, actually, one last thing I'm getting. One last thing. With this balance thing, you have given a lot of yourself in some way, shape, or form. I can feel it. You've either put others before yourself for a little too long, because the Ace of Cups is self-care, but there's something about you've either paid your dues or put in your karma chips in the right way. But this is coming back to you as a result of what you've already put out there. So just know that. And I hope that helps in terms of having the gumption needed to go ahead with the Knight of Wands. It's really beautiful. So with that being said, I so hope that this helped and resonated. If so, please do let me know in the comments below. I absolutely love reading your comments. Please like, share, and subscribe. I would so appreciate that. And with that being said, just thank you. Thank you so, so much for being here. And most of all, and as always, just thank you for being you. And be well. Until next time.